of the miss. Does it major playoff implications in this one tonight?
Both teams have a lot on the line in this contest. Seeding in the postseason can make or break a team's chances.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Green is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Moody in at the 3 spot. And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Curry passes to Moody. Podziemski on the wing. He's defended by Reeves. 5 on the clock. To the inside. Here's Green. It's deflected. Reeves against Butler. Here's the 3. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Reeves can make you pay from deep, especially if you allow him to get comfortable and set.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with J.J. Redick.
Now, I asked Coach what the game plan was when it comes to defending Jimmy Butler, and he said to me, we have to make sure we match his energy level. Jimmy is one of those guys that goes all out every second. We want our guys to do the same on D. It won't be easy, but they think they found a way to contain him, guys.
Thanks, David. And it's Doncic missing. Butler against Hachimura.
It's a part of his game that LeBron takes a lot of pride in, shot blocking and defending. He's no slouch at that end of the floor.
Pass to Butler. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Hayes. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. He had his back to the basket for over 5. That'll be a turnover.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
Curry kicks to Butler. And it's off from three-point range.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
LeBron outside. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. So a moment now to see the story for LeBron James.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
Curry's shot is good.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fall-aways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
And it's the Warriors with the ball after LeBron James's miss.
Man, what strength from Butler. Refuses to be tied down or held down. Excellent concentration on the and one.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
And here is Doncic, his last outing with 20 points. Now here's LeBron. Hachimura the screen. James finds Hachimura. Butler with the steal. Now the Warriors moving it up, pushing it up. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Lakers trade. Out to Doncic. And they get it. Rebound by Butler. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. And it's Green with the jam.
Oh, how about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Curry against Doncic. The three ball. It's good from long range. Doncic has got 6 points.
Watch out now when Doncic is dialed in from deep because he's unguardable.
Outside Butler. Takes a three. It's hauled in by Doncic.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And that one's good. James.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
On its way from Curry for two. The rebound by the Lakers. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
Pass to Moody. Green with the ball. Working on Hayes. Here's Butler, and it's blocked.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 9 points in the game so far.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. The Lakers making a switch here. Finney Smith's checked in. And now here are a set of teams that have held their opponents to very few points in the second half of the season. Number 5, the Warriors.
And they've shown no slippage defensively. If anything, they've become more stifling since the break. I mean, they're playing inspired, passionate basketball at that end of the floor.
Curry with the bucket.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Lakers.
Hayes with it. He's against Green. Reeves in the corner. Curry with the steal. And it's blocked. Pass to LeBron. The Lakers moving the ball around. The three for Doncic. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Now, Finney Smith after the missed three from Stephen Curry. And it goes down 2 points. LeBron's got 8 points.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Here's Podziemski. His last outing, he had 8 points. Curry can't get it to go. Doncic against Curry. And they double up Doncic. LeBron outside. Pass to Finney Smith. Here's Hayes. And here's Doncic from the arc. And Moody pulls it down. Warriors trail by 9. Now here's Butler. Now Green from outside the arc. Good, and Butler gets the assist. He's got 5.
You've got to respect Green at the arc. If he gets open out there, he can make you pay.
James, no good. Butler deciding where to go with it. Pass to Curry. Butler, a screen on Doncic. Back to Butler. Knocked loose and stolen by James. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Doncic. And finished off by Doncic.
You guys see that from Luka? My goodness, some extra sauce there.
Pass to Podziemski. Outside Butler from deep. The Lakers with the rebound.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Here's Butler. Got a piece of it.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Austin Reeves went undrafted, but his success comes as no surprise to him. He says, "I've always felt like I belong." Goes back to childhood. His mom once asked him, "Is this confidence or cockiness?" He told her, "You're basically kind of the same thing." Kevin, back to you.
That's something else. Undaunted. Hey, David, thank you. Here's Podziemski. Following the three by the Lakers. Here's Curry with the three. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And Finney Smith gets it to go.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's Moody, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on LeBron James. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Lakers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
No good on the free throw. And Los Angeles with some changes. Vanderbilt comes in for Hayes. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Doncic. And the second free throw, good. Finney Smith in the post. Pass to Reeves. Inside. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Yeah, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Now here's Hield. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
Quite simply, one of the best three-point shooters in this game. That's Buddy Hield.
Here's LeBron. 8-point game. And they double up James. Three-pointer. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
The defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Hield outside. Pass to Butler. And he drives in. Basket made. That's his third of the game. He's 3 for 9 now.
That's just a smart, wily drive by Butler, cutting past the defense to get a high percentage look.
And talking about Buddy Hield, he is someone you can definitely count on. He can score from any place.
Yeah, he's got great range, and his durability is just as impressive as his stroke. You know, most seasons, Buddy Hield plays in 80 or more games, and that is very much a rarity these days. And he's also a 40% career shooter from 3. So he can space the floor, and you know he's going to be on the floor whenever it's game time.
And the Lakers with possession here. The Warriors making the shot. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Knecht, he's checked in for James. And then for Golden State, Reese Jackson-Davis is checked in for Butler. And Curry subbed in for Moses Moody. For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against Memphis. And then Hield with the dunk.
Explosive play by Hield, taking off and slamming that one down before the D could react.
And Knecht gets it to go.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the call will be against Gabe Vincent. That is his first foul of the game. Team foul. Hield right side. Here's Curry with the 3. Vincent with the rebound. Lakers leading by 7. Pass to Vanderbilt. From the arc. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Here's Post. Beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for L.A. He nailed it from long range in that quarter. Winds up with a total of 4 3-pointers in the period. We come back right after. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your 3-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
We've got Knecht. Austin Reeves out there with Gabe Vincent. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And he gets the bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Curry. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. In the corner, it's Hield. Got a piece of it. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Let's take a look now at Jonathan Kuminga's numbers. How last month turned out for him, averaging 13 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
Hield outside. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Pass to Vanderbilt. 3-pointer. The Warriors pull it in. They are right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is an absolutely critical junction in this game.
And Hield's playmaking continues to improve. Solid pass right there to the open teammate.
Finney-Smith passes to Vanderbilt. Finney-Smith finds Reeves. Good on the 3-point shot. Reeves has got 6 points.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Here's Hield. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Connect. A three-pointer off the mark. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Three-pointer Hield. And rebounded by Connect. The Lakers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Vanderbilt the pass to Finney-Smith. It's rebounded by Kuminga. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Trailing by 2. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Hield against Reeves. Here's Post. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Kuminga, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
It's Curry outside, and it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Pass to Vincent. There's the three. Hits the three-point bomb. Vincent's got 6. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a bad... of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Vanderbilt with it. Here's Vincent. 6 on the shot clock. Hield against Reeves. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got his 4th rebound in this one. Curry's shot is off.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Reeves finds Vincent. Offline with his 3. Warriors trail by 3. Here's Hield. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone for the 3-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Shoots the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Kuminga's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this point. Man.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Some changes for the Lakers. Hachimura is checked in for Vanderbilt. James comes in for Connect. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Gabe Vincent. Doncic feeling it out. And again, the Lakers no good. Warriors have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. And they get it back. Hachimura kicks to Doncic. And Doncic with the triple.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Now, here's Moody. James covering. Here's Curry. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Curry's got 12.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
Curry passes to Moody. Back to Curry. Curry gets inside and lays it in.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And another 3 for the Lakers.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
And James picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Podziemski, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Substitution for the Warriors, number 2, Brandon Podziemski.
Butler on the
Well, I like seeing Butler show off his mad hops. This guy's got big-time bounce and knows how to slam it down with authority. That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
outside Butler. Pass to Moody. Curry outside. LeBron grabs the miss.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these three. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Warriors trail by 7. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass really badly in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout, looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Goodwin comes in for Austin Reeves. And the Warriors also making a change. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Stephen Curry. Pass to Hield. Over Goodwin. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Hield.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. He's been absolutely relentless.
Now Moody, he had 10 points in the win against Memphis, connects from three-point range.
Yeah, you know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
To the paint, here's LeBron, and the dunk by James.
Hey, I really like what I'm seeing from LeBron here tonight, keeping it simple. He's going to the hot hand, which is him. That's pretty good.
On the wing, Hield. He's got 15.
Los Angeles foul. Goodwin. That's his first personal foul. Second team.
Butler on the wing. Vanderbilt defending. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. And it's Butler missing. Los Angeles leading by 8. Doncic outside. Puts up a 3. Nailed from three-point land. Doncic has got 23 points.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka going to cook you.
Outside, Green. Takes it off the glass.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
We've got 1:48 left in the first half. Butler passes to Green. Back to Butler. Golden State moving the ball around. And Green gets it to go.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
Oh, James muscles it in.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Podziemski finds Butler. Here's Moody. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 5 assists in the game.
Excellent pass from Butler right there. That's why he's considered a team leader.
The 3 for Doncic. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
He is dropping that 3 ball with remarkable consistency. What a barrage here in the first half.
Healed outside. The tray. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
3 trifectas here in the second quarter. He is absolutely feeling it. He's got 4 total for the game.
Hachimura kicks to Vanderbilt. Doncic left side. The 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Podziemski. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Doncic outside. In the corner, it's James. It'll count. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
How about that? Just a perfect finish to the half as they tack on another 3 to their lead.
And so it's Los Angeles looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow as well as keep myself in a good groove too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Welcome, everyone. Let's first get an update on the other games happening in the NBA. The Milwaukee Bucks currently trailing the Sixers out in Philly, and that game has gotten ugly in a hurry.
This is an old-fashioned whooping. Hurts to watch, but you can't turn away.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Lakers.
Seems like they can't miss, just rolling offensively, getting whatever they want.
You haven't heard this in a while, fellas. SLN, Shaq-like numbers. When you're doing that, it means dominance.
That's exactly what I was going to say. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Butler out there with Moses Moody. And it's Green in at center. And the foul on Rui Hachimura. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Look, that's exactly what you want to see from Butler. He's at his best when he's attacking the rack.
And here is Doncic. To the middle. Clock at 4. Fires away from way outside. A shot off that time. Warriors trail by 11. And Curry has it in the corner. Curry crashes inside.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And a look here at the passing numbers over the last several months for Austin Reeves.
He hasn't been nearly as effective a passer these past few months, and that's unfortunate because when he's passing it well and the assists are coming, he is a much more complete player. It's something he has to be thinking about.
On the wing, Green, covered by Hayes. Curry can't get it to go. Los Angeles leading by 9. Luka throws it down.
It always seems like Doncic is playing with something to prove. Well, I tell you what, he's proving plenty tonight.
Curry against Doncic, taken away by Hayes. And a wide open look for Hachimura. That 3 off the mark. Warriors trail by 11. Butler finds Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
LeBron is doubled. Pass to Hayes. Doncic with it. Fires for 3. Draymond Green pulls it in.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Curry. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Curry's got 4 points this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Doncic way outside. Los Angeles with another miss.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second. They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
We passed year 20 for LeBron James. Clark, how is he still doing this?
Well, I'd love to find out, but he's got a combination of remarkable DNA and obviously a tremendous work ethic and attention to detail and taking care of his body. But some of it's a blend of good fortune and a lot of hard work. He's played at a level of his age that I never thought I'd see in basketball. It's different in other sports, but to do what he's doing on the court is amazing.
Outside Butler. Rebound the Lakers. Doncic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Down low. Takes the 3. And the Lakers with another miss.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
And Green slams it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
The 3 for Doncic. And Curry pulls it down. Curry's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Podziemski. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And he's good on the second. Lakers leading by 6. Reeves outside. Curry against Doncic. Jacks up a 3. And Moody pulls it down. Moody's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Curry. Launches a 3. A nice shot by Moody. Moody's got 8 points.
And Curry isn't just a lights-out scorer. He's also efficient at moving the ball and getting it to his teammates.
The 3 for Doncic. Connects again from distance.
He's scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for 3s in a game. And a deep 3 from Curry. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Lakers shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. And that one drops.
Add this game to LeBron's extensive career highlights. I mean, he's had plenty of big nights like this, but it never gets old.
And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Hields checked in.
Warriors substitution, number 7, Buddy Hield.
Lakers on D. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Hayes, no good. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. 8-point game. Rebound the Lakers.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, wasn't able to cash in.
Sinks the triple.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Outside Butler. Shot by Hield, nobody around, and the Warriors miss again.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Hachimura finds Reeves. That one, no good. Warriors trail by 11. Pass to Podziemski. Here's Butler. Knocks down the 10-footer. Butler's got 16.
And you can count that jumper as money time. And he's always prepared to get his shot up.
Back to Reeves. Here's Doncic. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the foul on Rui Hachimura. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Lakers. Curry outside, and it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. The game is certainly going international. Commissioner Adam Silver says with basketball's exponential growth, it's now truly a global game. We're fortunate that the very best in the world want to play in a single league. And Kevin, the NBA continues to draw talent from all corners of the globe.
And David, you've been all over the globe, and the talent level undeniable. Hayes the pass to Finney-Smith to the paint. And they double up Doncic. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green. Here's Podziemski. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 6, and the basket from Hield.
Anytime Hield shoots it inside the line, you just assume it's going in.
Here's Doncic. James finds Reeves. Off target from three-point range. Warriors trail by 6. Butler from outside. The Lakers with the rebound. LeBron's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Los Angeles with another miss.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
He's looking for Hayes and finds him. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got assist number 5 here tonight. The Warriors shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. The 3. LeBron grabs the miss. James has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And it's the Warriors on the break, taken away by Hayes. And here's Reeves outside. Bangs home the trifecta. And now an 11-point Laker lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
And here's Doncic from the off. Good, another from 3.
He's got this. Scrambling. And even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Here's LeBron. The Warriors pull it in. Pass to Butler. Hield with it. He's picked up by LeBron. They need this. LeBron grabs the miss.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
The 3 for Doncic. And the Lakers get it back. And Hayes kicks to Doncic. And again for 3.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
And it's a 4-way tie now. Himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Dame Lillard.
James, the pass to Hayes. Over in the corner, Doncic. Connects again from distance.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record book.
Well, Greg, he's now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing.
In all those great shooting performances from Klay Thompson, well, this night belongs right there with him.
Now here's Hayes. Doncic right side. LeBron outside. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Weight room muscle on display there, James. Even when he gets hit, he can still score.
Lakers shooting their first free throw tonight. Hachimura, he's checked in for the Lakers.
First team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, LeBron James.
Free throw, no good for LeBron.
The feel LeBron has for the game.
Good, another from three.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful three.
A new single-game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives.
And Klay Thompson viewed as one of the best shooters ever to play this game. Hard to believe that the mark of 14 made threes has been passed here this evening. But we'll come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer.
And here is Los Angeles now. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Los Angeles Lakers. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been a special, special day. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone, as we continue on a record-setting night.
And a three-point barrage, the likes of which we've never seen. This man is etching his name in the history books.
In it forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Gabe Vincent is out there with Connect. And it's Finney Smith in at the 5. That's the Laker 5. Hield kicks to Curry. Launches it. Another 3 for Golden State.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Here's Hachimura. Lakers passing it around. Back to Finney Smith. Pass to LeBron. Inside. And here is Hachimura. Just 5 to shoot. The shot misses. Hield with it. Connect picks him up. To the inside. Here's Post. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Hey, when you've got a laser like Hield that can score it, those assist opportunities just go way up.
Back to Finney Smith. Pass to Connect. Beyond the arc. The Warriors pull it in.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. James in the post. Kuminga on him. Pass to Vincent. Here's Connect. Lets it go with the 3. Traps in the tray.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Post. Finney Smith defending. Now here's Curry. To the middle. To the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And it's now 23 points for Stephen Curry. Los Angeles leading by 18. Down low.
Finney Smith has a clear understanding of his role in this offense, including when to take charge and draw fouls.
That free throw missing. Los Angeles making a switch here. Milton's checked in. And Golden State also making a change. Podziemski's checked in. Good on the second free throw.
The definition of a stretch 4. Finney Smith is a really valuable offensive player.
Curry is inside. That one good for 2. Curry's got 11 in the second half.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Here's Milton. On the 3 off target. Warriors trail by 17. pass to Jackson Davis. Outside, Kuminga. Shoots over Connect. Kuminga, no good. Los Angeles has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. LeBron with the buckets.
You can tell LeBron values getting quality shots because he knows how much they're worth, and he's willing to fight for them.
Outside Curry. From past the arc. The rebound by James. James has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's Milton. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And it's blocked.
Some aggressive defense from Finney-Smith, allowing him to deny that shot. I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Bounce pass, Hachimura. Here's Finney-Smith. And such a nice move to make the basket work. And the Lakers lead by 21.
Just straight tricking the defender with the shot fake. This is how it's done.
Curry outside. Rebounded by the Lakers. LeBron. Lakers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Boy, still such an outstanding distributor. James takes great joy in finding his teammates in their spots.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Hayes, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Austin Reeves comes in for James. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Shake Milton. As a junior college product, Dalton Knecht, Greg, didn't have a traditional path to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin. Spent 2 years at a JC, 2 more at a small Division I program. Then used his extra year of eligibility to transfer to Tennessee. And there he became a first-team All-American and turned himself into a first-round pick. And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Doncic, no good. The Warriors have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Here's Podziemski. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
The 3 for Doncic. Again, the miss by the Lakers. That's to Curry. Regarding court layout, Clark, do you think there should be more space around the court to reduce collisions?
Yeah, part of me would say that makes a lot of sense and would be prudent. I mean, you've got to balance that with access to fans who want to be for those premium seats as close to the action as possible. But it is difficult when you see a fan collide with the players. So I think you balance it. I would like to see a little more room. Give the fans the experience and access, but maybe create a little more cushion between the playing surface and those high-priced seats.
With the drive. In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the results.
Dorian Finney-Smith checked in for Hachimura.
Well, you got to stay grounded on that pump fake. Butler really effective at getting the defender to jump into his space.
Shooting for Golden State, Jimmy Butler at the line for two.
The free throw drops for Butler.
Well, you go back and look at the career that Jimmy Butler's had. Hard to believe that he was the 30th pick of the draft when he came out of college. You got to say that scouts kind of missed on that one.
Los Angeles making a switch here. James is checked in. Moody's checked in for the Warriors. Finney-Smith finds James. And And that one is off. Great D that time from Green. Clark, the NBA has seen some iconic personal rivalries over the years. And I'm sure you remember most of them.
Yeah, I do, even those that I wasn't part of as a young basketball player growing up in Cleveland watching. But I read a lot about them. Wilt and Bill Russell, the Celtics and the Lakers and all of those great teams. Obviously, high school graduate of 1979, the Bird and Magic rivalry, easy answer for anybody around my age. And then you think about Isaiah Thomas, who was in my high school class, and then Michael Jordan. Those Pistons-Bulls rivalries were pretty intense and must-watch TV. So there have been a lot over the years.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Kicks it out to James. Pass to Doncic. Lets the three fly. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got his 8th assist here tonight.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Butler dishes to Curry. On the wing, Green. The baseline J. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
James kicks to Doncic. Butler with the steal. Oh, here comes Curry all alone. Finished off the break. 30 points for Stephen Curry.
Yeah, and you see how Steph altered his pace there. Sometimes it looks like he isn't moving at all, and then bam, he goes warp speed.
That one drops for him.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Cans it from downtown.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
Hayes with it. He's against Green. In the corner, it's James. Great D that time from Green.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Lakers leading by 19 points. James, the pass to Reeves. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pass to James. Fires the three. And the three ball is good. James has got 40 points.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Hachimura, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Now here's Hayes, guarded closer. And they double up Doncic. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Pass to Green, and it's Green with the jam.
Well, it's refreshing to see Green not just help run the offense, but also be involved with production.
Doncic outside, fires from deep. Podziemski grabs the board. Podziemski's got 6 rebounds in the game. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Off target with his 3.
Rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Here's Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Doncic has got 59 points.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Shot by Podziemski, no good. Los Angeles leading by 19 points. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It goes on Moses Moody.
Moses Moody. That's his first personal foul.
Well, for over a decade, Clark, we've been in the player empowerment era. And it's generally been, I think, a positive for the NBA.
Yeah, I can't agree with you more in that regard. The players are the drivers of the league. They're the personalities. They're the visibility. They're the doers, the talented performers of a league that entertains globally. So they deserve more money and influence, and I think they've gotten both. Now, there are a few players that have kind of exploited that in a way that I don't think is most healthy by forcing trades, but I think it's a good thing overall.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Los Angeles.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47.
And their dominance continues, guys, as they sweep the season series 4-0.
That's impressive on one side, but embarrassing on the other side.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Luka Doncic.
I thought he was their catalyst tonight, guys. Moving the rock, actively looking to set other guys up. Outstanding work.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. There's 31 seconds left in the game.
Good decision-making by Hield, giving it up when somebody else was freer and in better position.
On the wing, Doncic. This one for three, and another one falls. That's 62 points, 62.
Amazing, a remarkable performance from him so far.
Curry passes to Kuminga. It's rebounded by Hayes. James left side. Over Hield. Off the mark. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easy. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Here with Luka. You got the W, so what did you think about your performance?
You know, we got to win against a team that is very competitive. You know, they go hard no matter what. You know, they're a great team. And, you know, I'm just glad we got to win. We got to keep going like that.
Hey, man, thanks for your time. I really appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Luka Doncic.